Hello, and thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll explain why and how certain species of animals engage in the rather morbid practice of playing dead. Some animals act dead. Animals utilize deception as a protective mechanism or kind of mimicry. They often pretend to be dead to avoid predators. This behavior isn't just about survival, though. Some can slow their heart and breathing rates. Watch this video to see which animals engage in this baffling activity and how they achieve this surreal state. Number 1. Virginia opossum. The Virginia opossum plays dead to survive. This animal flees when threatened. Failing that, it shows its teeth, changes its stance to appear larger, and makes threatening sounds. If it fails to scare away its assailant, the cunning marsupial lapses into tonic immobility and feigns death. Number 2. European rabbit. European rabbits employ thanatosis to distract predators and escape. Adult rabbits can quickly flee and hide in burrows, but they're sometimes surprised. Younger, weaker rabbits mimic death to survive. Number 3. Burmeister's leaf frog. The Burmeister's leaf frog of Brazil is an example of a dead-acting member of the Anuran family. Some amphibians may use tonic immobility to lure their enemies away from them if the toxic compounds they emit are ineffective. Number 4. Grass snake. Even though it is not a venomous species, this snake will still utilize a number of defensive mechanisms to protect itself from predators. When this fails, it freezes and gives the appearance of being dead by lying there with a limp body. Number 5. Mackwitch. Indeed, even among insects themselves, there are some species that employ this tactic to ward off potential threats. The mackwitch, or jewel bug, Zophrus chilensis, responds to the peculiar tactile touch that denotes danger by folding its legs and antennae, and it remains in this position for long periods of time. Until the threat is gone, the insect will not move from its hard-covered position. Number 6. Lined click beetle. The lined click beetle is another insect species that uses thanatosis as a survival mechanism. Larvae of this species, which resembled worms, were discovered to be completely motionless, in contrast to the previous species. This bug is easier to eat for birds now that it has reached this stage. When compared to other species in the genus, Linitus displays tonic immobility for the longest amount of time. Number 7. Red imported fire ant. When threatened by other ants in the area, the young workers of this species may often pretend to be dead. This improves their odds of survival, especially because they probably wouldn't win a fight. Adults typically engage in aggressive behavior toward one another and do not employ the tactic of passive resistance. These ants also display a wide range of actions, such as constructing rafts in response to rising water levels. Number 8. Nursery web spider. There is one species of spider that uses thanatosis as a means of avoiding predators and mating. Number 9. Livingston's cichlid. Rather than swim, this fish just lays motionless at the ocean floor. When a meal presents itself, the fish pounces fast and typically consumes it whole. The local name calangono, which means sleeper in English for the fish, comes from its unusual hunting technique. Number 10. Ducks. Ducks are one of many different types of birds that may successfully play dead in order to avoid predators. Quail and chicks have also been observed engaging in this activity. Captured ducks of multiple species have been observed going into thanatosis after being taken by foxes. The bird may be able to get away if the fox is inexperienced in these conditions and decides to leave it alive to feast on later. Having learned this trick from their prey, elder foxes now murder their quarry as soon as they bring it in for capture. That concludes my list of 10 animals that pretend to be dead. If you liked the video, you can stay up to date on all of my future uploads simply by subscribing to my channel. The help is greatly appreciated.